Alright guys, so today we have a mini split. It's not working. So I was already inside, set it to cooling, and it looks like there was a timer delay that was blinking. So let me give it a minute. Coil doesn't look that bad. Probably open the electrical and just verify the proper voltage. Alright guys, so I ended up talking to tech support and confirming it had 208, 208. This is our control wire. It's on terminal 3 for the indoor unit. But I didn't get it on film, but he had me go through condenser fan motor, all the major components, expansion valve as well, the coil for the expansion valve, compressor. I still need to plug it back in before I forget. And everything looked good except for the condenser fan motor. So that we have to replace. But because of that, this is from the manufacturer for Fujitsu. He also said I need to replace this board and this board and the board under there and the motor, condenser fan motor. These mini splits are always crazy. So it's not that old either. It's from 2014. It's not that old. It's 14A refrigerant. So we are going to see if they approve of the repair and come back and replace it. But yeah guys, I mean, a lot of times unless it's obvious stuff, it's best to call the manufacturer, because they're so different for every brand. Like this one, I'm gonna show you an example. This one is, yeah, see, this one is the expansion valve, CN700. So basically you're going to want to take this off, and these little tabs right here, see if it'll focus. There you go. Okay, see these tabs? So you're going to want to check an ohms resistance. One of these, I think it was red, was a common wire. So you check it from red to every other color, making sure all the ohms of resistance are the same. And same thing for the condenser fan motor plug-in, which they weren't, so that's why that's bad. And then you can do those with a few other components, but that's basically it. So let's see if they approve of the repair. Alright, so I am back. They did approve of the parts, the repair. So I got the motor and all 3 boards in there. So let's go ahead and start tearing this guy apart. Alright, so before I go any further, let me make sure the power's off. Come on. Alright. Verify power coming in. Alright. Now I'm going to start taking off the section so I can get to the condenser fan motor. Alright, I'm gonna start with this motor first. Came off pretty easy. Alright, got it disconnected. Still hanging on by these zip ties. So if I follow that condenser fan going up here, right there, DC fan motor. Now I just gotta zip ties out of the way. I got it marked where the old one was at. Alright guys, so I got the motor on. Got it dated. The wires ran through, I just got to secure it, but before I do all that, I'm going to go and start replacing these boards. So it's this one, that one, and should be one more in there. Yeah, that one right there. Alright, so I kind of got it out of the way so I could get in here better. So it's this board, that one, and this board. I thought it was this one too, but it's not. So there's 1, 2, 3, and then there's this grease. It says it wants you to put on before you screw it to the wall. So got 3 screws, so you just want to put it to the heat sink and apply grease. Model number SCH20 to IPMIC and diode bridge. So just gotta be aware of that on these really delicate boards. So let me go ahead and get started on this one. See, on this old board, see the grease they had put on the back of it, so I gotta do the same exact thing on the new one. A little hard to do it with the position of this, so I'm gonna put the phone down and show you all the product afterwards. Here's my board. Here's the grease. Just kind of get on there nice and good. I don't know if I'm overdoing it or not, but I just want to make sure. Probably overdid it. That's alright. This is my first time doing these. some on the board right here. Shouldn't hurt nothing. Alright. Alright, so got both of those boards in now. I just did it wire for wire. Left all the wires in the old one, kind of left it dangling off. Secured the new one. This went wire for wire. Just trying to be careful. I want to make sure I get this right on the first try. So, now for the last board. Alright, now I can start on this board.
Buy these. There we go.
And now for the condenser fan motor. That's gonna go right here. Alright guys, so I finally got it all together. Got the fan motor, the 3 boards. So I'm gonna start securing the wires and putting everything back together. So I got it all put together. Before I turn power on, I'm gonna go downstairs, see if the customer's there, see if that way I can set it to cool and get it fired off right away. She's running. It's kind of ramping up and down. It's almost at temp. It's like 67 degrees in there. So lowest the thermostat to go to is 64. But she's cooling. I may end up taking a Delta T at the unit, but this looks like that took care of that. So probably end up calling this one a success. It's crazy how low the amp draw is, total amp draw. So anyways, I'm gonna take a Delta T real quick, then I'm gonna come back up here and put everything back together. Alright guys, so here's our air handler. I just want to show this real quick. See the timer and operation. Before it was kind of like a one flash alternating, and that indicated communication error. So it's having trouble communicating from the air handler to the condenser because of damage for whatever voltage issues they were having. One of the boards, which I think is why the manufacturer wanted us to replace all 3, because maybe any one of them could cause damage to it. So now it's just a solid green light, and that indicates normal operation. So just quick analysis on that right there. Alright, so that's gonna be it for that one, guys. Everything was working good. She continued to run till thermostat was satisfied. So I'm gonna call that one a success. But thanks for watching, guys. That's it for this one. So I'll see y'all on the next one.